Sure. Rather than my normal speech evaluation flow that I would give for specifics for any normal speech, I'm going to give an evaluation based directly on what Scott asked me for. Now, Scott asked me to look for his authority, his connection, and the kind of flow of his logic. It wasn't concise. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to use Aristotle's, being the thinker that you are, version of that. His authority is his ethos, his connection is his pathos, and his logic, did he concisely flow his logic, is logos. So I'm going to go through it from an Aristotle perspective. First of all, in terms of your authority, there's nothing I could say to have you improve your authority. It was there immediately. The style that you have as a speaker, your passion for what you were saying was very clear because you could see it in your face. You could see it, the reaction that people had to the reactions in your face. Your presence, the way you stand in the room. Even your gestures, which may not be large gestures, when they're small gestures, they're done in such a way that you really kind of feel it. So your presence gives your authority. Also, your gestures are very purposeful. Some people try to have gestures, some people have no gestures. Yours are right there kind of where they need to be, and that adds to your authority. So that's ethos. Pathos, you wanted to look at your connection to the audience. Well, humor is always a great way to connect to your audience. You did that twice excellently. You did it other times, but the two times that stand out was when you said deadline, referring to if you cross the line, you will actually die. I hadn't really thought of it that way. And then when you went flame on, like you were actually in the movie. Those things made people laugh, okay? So that means that you connected with them. Another thing that you did well to connect is you used the word time multiple times because it's a part of your presentation. That always helps people connect to the theme. What I would suggest to make that even stronger is repeat your thesis statement. As opposed to just saying the word time, only heard your thesis statement said one time. So therefore, it's hard to me to remember exactly what your thesis statement is. Say your thesis statement 3 times, it's better connection to the audience, a better connection message to the audience because they can remember it. The third thing in terms of connection, you had excellent eye contact. But don't just contact us with your eyes, which you do well, but go into us. Let us feel your presence. Walk a little bit and say something to a person. Because even though I'm only looking into our card, everybody's feeling it. Now they're feeling embarrassed for him, but they're feeling it. That's what's happening. So walk a little bit more, so that way you can have stronger connection. The last thing that I would say under pathos and connection is, you started a couple of stories, but you never finished them. Give us one story. I know it's only 5 to 7 minutes, but give us one story with a full story arc from beginning to end. And I think that will really help you connect. Last is logic. And you wanted me to look at, did you speak concisely? Did you get kind of caught up in your own thoughts? No, I think you did okay. You started out really good with an outline where you told us the 3 things you were going to talk about. But because of either time or you talked about too much, you didn't give us a summary at the end. A summary helps the audience understand the path that you took in your presentation. So for example, I would have summarized by saying, prioritize your management, prioritize your energy, prioritize your technology. Manage your priorities, manage your energy, manage your technology, but a nice clear summary. And the last thing is you use the rule of 3, like you said, fear, urgency, and emergency, but you said them so quickly. Say fear, urgency, and emergency. Give us that second to feel it. And the last thing along those lines is with the rule of 3. You gave us 3 points, but your second point had 2 words, energy and intention. It confused me because first of all I thought it's intent, not intention, and I was trying to figure out the difference of the words. But also, at the end, when you gave that summary, it's a lot easier when you can go prioritize energy, technology, not boom, 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 adding some stuff in. So that's how it would make your speech even stronger and give you even more ethos, pathos, and logos.